What it do? Dream Team, it's your boy D, and you're back with another reaction video. Now, there's been so many videos bashing America. So I've learned that we have a lot of problems here in America. I still love my country. You feel it? I still love my country. And I said, let me try to find a video that doesn't bash us. So we got what makes America different. But before we jump into this, what I need you guys to do is subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. I got social media, Patreon, all up top. You want to subscribe to any of it? Put all the links in the description. All you got to do is hit the link. Follow me. Talk to me. Love talking to you guys. And I'm human. I talk back. If you got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon. There's a Google phone link in the description. What we got?
G'day there. As an outsider, I have a unique perspective from which to view America.
So
As an American
biased,
friend said to me, sometimes it takes someone on the outside to remind us what we're like on the inside.
Ooh, I love this. Sometimes it takes someone on the outside to remind us what we like on the inside. Yes.
Someone on the outside to remind us what we're like on the inside. I'm an Australian, you might have already guessed that, and I love my home country, and I am proud that my nation has long been a reliable American ally. But I know that Australia is not America, and that my country has not achieved what America has achieved. No country in human history has. What makes America different? There are many answers, but start with one you might not have thought of. Most people think America is all about success. I see it a little differently. I think America is all about failing. Most people in the world don't get the chance to fail, but Americans take it for granted. Only Americans say, if at first you don't succeed, try again. There's even an academic study to prove this. According to a study by Harvard Business School professor Stephen Rogers, most entrepreneurs fail 4 times before they succeed. Success takes timing and hard work, some good luck, many other factors. But to succeed, you must be given the chance to fail. And
facts. We definitely, that is drilled into our heads. You know what I'm saying? I used to have a mentor that said, go out there and fail as much as possible. He said that's the goal. He said, don't worry about success. Go out there and fail as much as possible. Then you'll be successful. And then when I think about it now, like when he said I didn't get it at first, but after, you know what I'm saying, a couple of weeks of thinking about you understand, right? The key to success is failing, but failing forward, learning from each failure. Keep it going, my bad.
Many other factors. But to succeed, you must be given the chance to fail. And you must accept responsibility if you do. I love that about Americans. At their best, they don't blame others. They learn from their mistakes and do better the next time. And in America, there's almost always a next time. Nowhere else are you as free to take entrepreneurial risks. Talk to someone who has tried to start a small business in Germany or Brazil, and you'll see what I mean. From the outside looking in, I can only admire this. And I'm not the only one. Just take a look at the CEOs of major Silicon Valley companies. You will see the names of entrepreneurs from all over the world. India, Pakistan, Russia, Israel, you name the country. Why did they come to America to innovate? Because there's a lot of money here? Yes, of course, that's part of it. But there's a lot of money in London and Berlin and Tokyo as well. They came to America because America gave them the chance to fail. And therefore, the best chance in the world to succeed. And the rest...
You know what I'm saying? The entrepreneurial spirit and the chances that America gives you is the highest, right? Right? Don't we have like the most entrepreneurship in America? I think. You feel me? Okay, it's nice to hear some great things about it, because I've heard a lot of bad things. I've been watching the video already that bash. So it's nice to hear all these great things. Keep talking, man.
Therefore,
I'm liking this.
The best chance in the world to succeed. And the rest of the world can thank their lucky stars for America's economic success. Not only is America by far the world's largest economy, it is also the world's largest consumer. And the world's economy depends on being able to sell to America. It would also be perfectly natural for Americans to want to keep all this wealth to themselves, but they don't. Just the opposite, in fact. America has been the most selfless nation in the history of the world. Yet
hold up. No, a lot of people call us greedy. So I'm gonna need you to repeat that one more time, because we get called greedy a lot. So I'm gonna need you to go ahead, repeat it one more time. What are we?
America has been the most selfless nation in the history of the world. Yet another way in which America is different. What other nation fights for the freedom of others? In Europe, in 2 world wars, in Korea, in Vietnam, and yes, in Iraq. In all those wars, America had very little or nothing to gain economically.
Nothing to gain.
Whenever there is a humanitarian crisis anywhere in the world, Haiti after a hurricane, Indonesia after a tsunami, who is the first to rush aid to these places? No matter where the calamity is, at home or abroad, Americans invariably raise millions of dollars almost instantly to send food and clothing and supplies to people in distress they don't know and will never meet.
Come on now. We love others. We don't just care about our freedom, but we care about the freedom of others when they're going through something, when they're going through a war, they're going through a crisis, they're going through a catastrophe, a tsunami. We're there. America. This the video I needed to see. This the video I needed to see.
Supplies to people in distress they don't know and will never meet.
Come on.
Who else does that? I love that America is different. What worries me about America is that I see her increasingly trying to act like other nations. It worries me to see that so many Americans are drawn to the ossified ideas of Europe. That's the old world. It was old in 1776 even, when America broke away from it. Why would America want to reverse its own revolution? Why would Americans want to follow the economic and social model of a continent that they can see is failing economically and socially? Do Americans really want to emulate France or Greece? It worries me to see so many Americans wallowing in victim status, blaming outside forces for their predicament, rather than accepting responsibility and seeking to improve themselves. It worries me to see American schools debasing America's own glorious history.
I ain't gonna lie to you. These schools, I don't know. It might be schools all around the world, but I don't know. I feel like I wasn't taught enough in school. You feel me? Enough stuff that mattered once I graduated. I'll say that. Enough stuff that mattered once I graduated. So I feel like there should be classes like that teach credit, that should teach about tax, teach about sex education. And you had like a middle school class or whatever. But in high school, like we didn't have some states might, but we didn't have those classes available in high school. But they teach us about all of these things that we're gonna need. And if you know what I'm saying, parallelograms and all of this, I never need that. And I understand there's some jobs or some people who do, that's cool. But I don't want to learn that. You feel me? Because I've never used it since. All right, keep my bad.
Schools debasing America's own glorious history. It worries me to see America's debt and government grow larger while its military and its personal freedoms shrink. It worries me because a weak, self-doubting America is bad for everyone, everywhere who loves freedom. But these worries never last long, because each time I visit America, I encounter a people who are confident, competitive, courageous, faithful, idealistic, innovative, inspirational, charitable, and optimistic. It's like no other place in the world. I pray it stays that way. I'm Nick Adams for Prager University.
Join Prager University.
Nick Adams. Shout out to you, man. Now, I needed to see this video, you feel me? I started getting disappointed. I started getting upset about some things that America does. But this video, I never stopped loving my country, but it was getting a little harder. This video is what I needed to see, though. Shout out to USA. That's all we got for this one. If you guys got a favorite video or anything you want to see me react to, you can subscribe to Patreon, or in the description section there's a Google form link. Hit the link, fill out your suggestion, send it to me. You want me to get to your fashion or others, fill out premium, but make sure you hit subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that react notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media and Patreon all up top. You know, subscribe to any of it. For all the links in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link. Follow me. Talk to me. Love talking to you guys. You guys are the most incredible team on YouTube. It's your boy D Neal. Out.